Hey everybody, today I'm going to be reviewing the Alicia Souza 2024 Trio Journal Set, and this is the box it comes in. It's very much similar to the box it came in last year, but this time it's a bit more chunky. For reference, last year's box was something like this, so very much similar to what it is this year, but less chunkier. So this year it's a bit more taller and there's like nice pink foiling, and last year it was a gold foil. Let's see what's in the box. So the first thing on here is this calendar. It's a 2025 wall calendar. She's done this in the previous years as well, and it looks nice, so I'm curious to see what this year's calendar looks like. Fine. The best here for the lovely you. There's a flap. And then the calendar 2025. So it has this nice, I think it's called like a seashell cut. I'm not sure if that's right. And this time she's put a ringlet here, so it's easier to hang, not like the previous years where it was just a cutout. And the pink spiral is also nice, it gives it a nice touch of color. Right. So this is the first page. It's a really cute artwork, very bright. And then you have the month, a section for notes, and there's a lot of space for each day to write, add stickers, whatever you want. Obviously for each month the artwork is different. So this is for Feb. For March we have a different one, and I really like this neon pink. It's not really my favorite color, but somehow with these complementary colors it looks really nice, like this. And then we go on and on. So March, April, until December. Right. This is December. And on the last page there's a section for you to write notes and some other important items, as well as a lot of stickers. So these are probably not new if you've used any of her items before, like the desk calendars and her previous journals. And I used to be a big fan of her desk calendars, and I've bought them since 2020 every year. This is the first year I've not purchased it. And a disclaimer going in, this is something my sister wanted, so the entire set is for her, and I'm just shooting the video to share my review of all the different items here, so you can see what it looks like if you're interested to buy it. But I won't be using her journal this year, and I'll tell you why in a bit. So these stickers, since I've been purchasing her desk calendars the previous years, you would have seen them either in a journal or in the desk calendar setup or in a sticker book. So it's the same stickers recycled. I don't think that's, I mean, it depends. If you wanted new stickers, you're going to be disappointed, but if you like the old ones and you use them and you wouldn't mind like a restock, then you'd be happy. So depends how you see it. So 2 pages of stickers and a pocket, I guess for receipts or bills, or I don't know what you'd put in a wall calendar, but anything you would want maybe for easy access but hidden away could go in here. Yeah, that's the wall calendar. I think it's pretty decent. If you've gone for the trio and if you like using a wall calendar, I think you'll enjoy using this. Nothing wrong about it, and pretty similar to her previous years. The next thing on here is this Bits and Bobs calendar. So like I said, I started purchasing Alicia's products to use the calendars because I found using a desk calendar really nice, and it was something I used a lot to mark the dates and stuff. But this year I'm not moving. I've not purchased a desk calendar for myself. This is my sister's kit and everything's going to her. And I'll tell you why. Because I found that in 2024, I barely used her calendar and most of the dates and places were empty. And I rarely looked at it. So I purchased another one for this year, and that's the one I'll be using. So that's the change from my end. But this is something my sister still enjoys using. And for this year, the design is something very different. And I think it's nice. So let's look at it. This is the cover. It's a very cute cover. I usually keep all the covers, so when the year is done, I don't really throw my journal or throw the calendar. I just put it back in the box and store it. I don't know when I'm going to go through them again, but I just like to keep it and not just discard it. This is how it opens. So you have the calendar here. Let me just tilt that for you. You have the calendar here, and you have this habits and notes section. We'll go through that first and then the calendar so you can see better. So this is what the calendar looks like, and you can see that she's inserted a weekly habit tracker here, and each side, there are two sides, each side has about 7 a week, so there's a lot of pages, and since there's 52 weeks in a year, you probably won't need all of them. I don't think this looks to me about 52, and since there are 2 weeks in one page, so there's definitely a lot of extra ones. I may be wrong, I've not counted them, but I'm just assuming looking at this fat stack. There's also this neat drawer where she's added the stickers this year, and that's if you like to, let's say, keep some pens or just keep the stickers in here, or maybe you have some paper clips, a ruler, an eraser, whatever it is that you probably use with your calendar, you could go in here. They're a bit hard to take out. Okay, let's just do that. Let's slide that there. These are the stickers. We'll remove it out of the box so you can have a look. Again, like the calendar, I've seen all of these before. They are in a smaller size, but definitely in her previous journals or desk calendar setups, because I have all of these since I've purchased them before. So this is the first one. I think this is new. Maybe in a last year's setup it was there. This is kind of nice. This is, if I'm not wrong, from a 2020 or 2021 calendar. So I have these, and I remember it being there in either the 2020 or 2021 desk calendars. This seems to be a combination of a few new things with some old recycled ones. So all of this is from her Love series. I think she had a Love Note series collection where she had a sticker book, and these are from there. These are probably new because I've not seen them before. And this is also, okay, so the top half, like this much, the top 50% is from the Love series. I don't remember the collection exactly, but she released a sticker book for that, and I have all these stickers but much larger. This is a tinier version of that, which is cute. Yeah, this is definitely a recycled one, either from our 2020, 2021 desk calendars or from her sticker books, because I have these in the same size, the same. And that's about it. So you get 4 sticker sheets with the desk calendar. And let's look at the calendar itself. Looking at the design online for the calendar, it reminded me of something she released long ago. Like her older calendars were like this, I would say pre-2020, and I think she's just recycled that design. So this used to be how her 2020 calendar looked like, if I'm not wrong. Wait, let me just grab it out for a reference. This was the box of the 2020 calendar. Pretty similar in terms of like pattern, color scheme, pink and yellow. They're also her brand colors, so I'm not surprised. This was the packaging. Let me go inside. Just move this behind for a bit. Yeah, so they're very, very similar, if you can see the design of it. Obviously, I've done a lot of doodles and all, but it's very similar to this year's design. Yeah, that's why it reminded me so much of something I've already used before. So this was the 2021, a different scheme itself. Oh yeah, this was the year she had these notes. There were tabs here, and okay, there was some artwork and some place to write different things. Not very similar, but I think, yeah, it resembles the 2021 more than the 2021. If you've used the previous year's calendar, then maybe you'd be disappointed. I'm not sure. Also because there's not a lot of space for you to write much in these boxes. Like, you probably could fit a word or two maximum, depending on how big your handwriting is and what pen you use. But yeah, there's not a lot of place to write. And like you saw in my previous calendar, it can get very busy if you put a lot of things, because the design is that way, right? So I'm not crazy about this. Oh, this is new. She's added a page for scribbles and thoughts, which can make up for the lack of space, but not really if you want to write more in that specific box. let's say an anniversary, or you have 2 events on one day, you're not going to be able to fit that in. A birthday or an appointment, whatever, you probably have to choose. I mean, it's a doodle of a girl lazing around or doing something, and you can't really see her because the white box is on her and not behind. Maybe it's intentional, so you have some space to write. That could be it. But I don't like the look of that. Let me know what you think. I would prefer if, even though the place is compromised, that the artwork was visible rather than it being like this, overshadowed by a white box. Anyway, these are the designs for the monthlies. You've seen the stickers, and then you kind of just, as the months go by, you keep it out like this. This would have been better if, since there are so many sheets, probably maybe 50 or less, she could have just kept 1 week as a habit tracker and here as a notes page, because I think that would be more useful. If I'm using this, I would see myself like tracking some habits, but then also having this space to kind of write out my notes and stuff, rather than it being both habit trackers. So what most of you are here to see is probably the planner. This is the box. It's quite nice. I think last year her box was a pink. I'm not sure, I didn't use it and my sister used it, so don't quote me on that, but it's a cute box. Again, her boxes are done really well. Even if you don't keep the planner, or you are okay recycling it, throwing it off, you probably still use the box because it's so well made and can store quite a bit of things. Let's open it. Ask permission from my sister if I could open it up and show you guys how it looks like, and she's been a real sport and said yeah, it's fine. So thank you so much for letting me do this. It's pretty satisfying ripping off the plastic, I must say. So this is the planner. This is the box. It has some nice gold foiling detail, and every year, I guess for the last couple of years, has had that. So that's a nice touch. Oh, there's a nice new card saying thank you. You could probably, if you have a wall where you hang postcards or some type of artwork, you could probably add it there. Could even cut it here and then, you know, just have this artwork there. It's nice. I think it's a nice touch. I like this. Yeah, this paper she's been adding for a while now. I don't know how would you end up like using this paper. There's a lot of work gone into it. There's gold foiling and stuff, so I don't know what people do with this. If you use it, if you put it in your journal, let me know, because I'm curious, because I'm not sure how to use it. I think one year I repurposed it as a cover page for one of my journal spreads, but I'm not sure. How would you use this? Yeah, so that's there. And this is the 2025 planner. It's so cute. I really like her pocket planners, and I wish she just sold that individually. I remember last year there was talk about it, but she never ended up doing it. She said that she'd consider and maybe she'd sell one, but it never ended up on her website. But this is something I really enjoy. Let me show you. So if you've used her planner before, you've used this. It's no surprise, but it's a nice pocket book. The design is very similar to the weekly A5, and I'll show you that after this. But yeah, so you have the year, you have the section, some cute artwork, the month, like, yeah, so it's just month by month for a quarter, and then you have like a small page for notes and such, and then again like goals to do. So she's not really changed this design from when I used it last, which was in 2022. I had a pocket planner and I used it, but everything seems to be exactly the same as it was then. So in 2 years, actually it's 3 years, 23, 24, 25, she's not changed it. Yeah, so everything pretty much the same. You don't get stickers with this. There's a cute pocket here where you can store stickers, and I'm a huge sticker fiend, so I'd probably, if I was using this planner, I'd probably shove some stickers down there for sure. 2025 planner. It looks pretty good. Like the pink metallic foil, I love it. Somehow it looks even better than the gold. I don't know, what do you think? I like it a lot, and I'm a huge like gold foil person, but I'm really enjoying this neon pink foil this year. In this is the first page. So she's changed the bookmarks, or was it like this last year? I'm not sure, but there's a pencil bookmark and like a fat and a thin bookmark. You have your basics, who this planner belongs to, all of that, personal details. This I don't think has changed. probably is the same here on here. She's given this like a crimped effect, which I guess looks nice. Sorry if I'm sniffling, I just have a bit of a cold. New things to note: there's a cat, a girl cuddling a cat, and I'm a big cat person, so I like that. A letter, this is there in the previous books as well, previous journals, so you write it here and keep it for yourself. Some empty pages, the goal section, notes for it, and then so we enter Jan. You have these marks to find which month you want to go to, which can help with some future planning if you want to add some dates or make sure nothing's missed. January, thoughts and things, favorite memories. Pages are quite thick, so that's good if you're using like a dark ink to prevent bleeding. And you have this, which is your monthly layout. I think this is similar in all our planners. You have the weekly, and this is why I have never used an Alicia Souza's planner, because I can't do weeks like this. So I prefer like a more vertical space, and when it's like cordoned off like this, I don't really like writing, because I do a little bit of doodling in my journal and I like to write in a larger space, so this becomes very limiting to me. And even if I want to add pictures, and that's something I do very often, my journaling style is between planning and scrapbooking, so again this makes it very limiting. These are different weeks, and then you go the monthly tracker, the to-dos. This is a really nice thing where you can do your monthly meal plan. I think it was there in the last year, and that's it. You have the same spreads until you reach December. Let's go to the end and see what's there. Yeah, so after December you have your meal plan, and then there are some empty pages for you to write miscellaneous notes. Highlights of my year, this is something that's really nice. And this is something I also do, but digitally, books and movies I've read. So if you are into tracking, or you just want to have a list at the end of the year, I think this is also a nice touch. And then finally another empty page and a pocket, so a sleeve to insert stickers or anything else you may want to carry with your journal. If I were using this, I prefer the hardbound, to be honest, because these spirals drive me crazy. And also when you're writing like this, there's a limitation on to how far you can write because of this touching your hand. Writing from here is fine, but writing from left to right, this definitely comes in the way. That's why I've never really liked spiral bound books, but if you like that, then you do you. I think this is what everybody's most interested in, having a look at what the freebies are. And in my video I have shown what all the different items are, but not really taken them out of the packaging and having a closer look. So let's just do that. The first freebie is this bag. I wouldn't really use this, and I don't think, though it's free, but you're still paying for it. I mean, there's a hidden cost that you've paid for the trio bundle, right? So it's not free in that sense. I wouldn't want to use this. Maybe if you want to give like a nice gift to someone, you could probably put it in this, but I think this was a miss, not a hit from me. And if I received, like if I was the one using this box of freebies, probably set it aside, completely forget about it and never look at it again. So I'm not a fan of this. The paint and love. This to me, I think if you are artistic by nature, and I think most people who use her planners would be somewhere on the spectrum, it's a nice freebie. You have all the paints in here, and then you just have different designs which you can paint. And I think the brush also was supposed to be in here. Yeah, there's a brush here. So you can just remove this brush, and these are some extra paints she's included, which is nice. You could probably use these once those paints are done. And every page has like a palette, so I don't think you'd go through it just for one page, but nevertheless she's included some extra ones, which is nice. I see that she's selling this as a standalone item on a website, maybe because they had a lot of extra products to sell, or maybe there's a lot of interest for the specific item, and I can understand why, because it would be a nice gift, especially for the holidays. If you want to give someone, or a kid, or maybe like a friend, a colleague, for Secret Santa, you could probably do this. And everything's in this. You just need some water and wet the brush, use the paint and paint it. I'll probably ask my sister once she does paint it, how's the feel and how opaque the colors are. But yeah, I like this. This is a hit from me. The next one is this pen holding sleeve. And I like this. Let's see how many pens it can hold, because I'm curious to try that. But if I got this, I'd definitely use it. Oh, it's quite tight. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. If this holds just one pen, or not even that, I'd be upset. Okay, I think since it's like fresh, you really have to put some effort to get something inside here. So I've just put one pen and it looks like it cannot fit another one, but let me try. I have this slim Muji pen, and I don't know if they make pens slimmer than this because it's like a pretty good size. So if I had to use that. So you could fit 2 pens, but the question is, would you? And if you fit them in like this, would it be easy for you to remove one, put one in? Maybe after the first month it probably gets a little loose and you probably won't have this much difficulty putting the pen in and out of this sheath, but I think it's a miss from me, because you can get so many other pen pockets like this that you can strap on to your journal, and I think they are better made where it's not so tight and you can add at least 3 pens if I'm not wrong. I've seen online people do that, and it's a very comfortable fit. So yeah, I mean, it's alright. I'm not a fan of this, and I'm not sure how durable these stitches are, so I think this goes into the miss category for me. The next item is this boba book. It's a notebook that's shaped like boba, and I love boba, but I think this is a miss for me because I don't see what I'd write in here and how I'd use it unless I'm re-gifting it to a child, or if you like such type of stationery, maybe you'd use it, but I don't see myself, if I had this again, using it. This is the straw pen that it comes. I mean, the design is cute and the pen looks normal, but let's see how it writes. Hey, thanks for watching. The write feel is not bad. It's actually quite nice, smooth. So the pen is good. If you wanted to use this product, you could probably use it and maybe get good use out of it for this book. But the book in itself, I'm not so sure about if I'd like using it or if I'd ever use it, to be honest. I think this feels more like a re-gift to me. I wouldn't keep it since you have the planner, the pocket planner. How much do you really need to write? So I'd probably re-gift this, and this is a miss. These sticky notes, on the other hand, I think if the size were slightly smaller, it would have been a massive hit for me. But let's look at it. So they are transparent sticky notes. Oh, these are not really transparent. They're supposed to be, or that's what it said on the back, translucent. Okay, that's my bad. I thought it was transparent. Translucent. So you can put it on something and still probably read the text underneath it. I'm not sure how true that's gonna be. Let's try. You can't really read anything really, unless you really look at it. I don't know why she went for translucent. She could have gone for transparent or opaque. Either one would be okay, but this translucent, putting it in that mid-ground where it's not really opaque, neither is it transparent, is kind of weird. So even though I really like this kitty design, I think this is also a miss for me. I don't see myself using it, and I don't know how I'd use it, so no. This is just a zipper case. You put things in. A good size. I think this is fine. This is a good freebie. You can put a few things in here, like all your stationery for your planner, but then you wouldn't need this. So if I have this, I probably wouldn't need this and I wouldn't be going with both, but maybe you would, and just keep like your larger chunky stationery in this and the smaller pens in this. To be fair, just a pen. Yeah, this is a nice one, a hit. You can't really go wrong with that. The coaster, sure, everybody needs a coaster. The coaster design is nice. I guess there's nothing wrong with it. It has a nice finish as well. Let's keep it here on my desk. I've been sipping on some coffee. It's a cute little M&M mug, and I guess it does the job. I mean, it's a coaster, so yeah, it's fine. It's a hit. If I got this, I definitely keep it on my desk and use it because the artwork is pretty cute. Alright, and our last item is a sticker roll called Daily Joy. What I want to see is, like when you look at this from here, none of the stickers repeat. So I want to see how many unique stickers are there in this roll. She asked me not to steal the stickers, but honestly, I need to look at them before I make up my mind. Okay, so they kind of repeat after the paint mark. If you see, until that they're unique. So every time you see the paint, it starts over again, and I guess it begins from this butterfly, then it goes on and on and on, and then you have the repeat. The stickers you really have are the butterfly stamp, a cake, pencil, heart, smiley, all done, some paintbrush, coffee, an island for vacation, a coffee mug, 2 coffee mugs actually, a dog, clouds. That's about it. So if you want to use it, you just peel it off like this. So it comes off like this, you peel it off and then use it, and it's a roll, so you have, like, I think it says 400 plus stickers. Yeah, so it's a 400 plus stickers. I'm definitely certain there's more than that, but nevertheless, for these many stickers, I'm quite happy. I would use them more often, and in all the types of, in the monthly, weekly, daily spread, I'd be more liberal with them. I think I like this. So we have 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hits, 1 miss, 2 miss, 3 misses, and 4 misses, and then another hit. So I guess 4 hits and 4 misses. A lot of you didn't really like the freebie box, and I understand, because if you feel the way I do, then you're just going to be using 4 of these items, not the other 4. But the 4 are good, and you can definitely get some use out of it. And the ones that you don't want, you could probably re-gift for Christmas if you've received your order by now. This is the first time I'm using her planner in all these years. I've used it as calendar, but never the planner. And I got this to try it out because I really like the size. It's super cute. For reference, here is her 2025 planner, and here is the pocket planner. So you see what I mean. It's like a Goldilocks situation. This could be too big, this could be too small, and this is just right. And that's the reason why I got this, because I felt compared to this is too chunky and bulky. I don't want to commit to this. She doesn't sell this individually, so I can't commit to this. So this was the only option, and this is what I wanted to try. I'm just gonna cover the details because it's the same design like the previous one, and then, you know, the intro page is also there for you to add your personal details, and then this is the same, the notes, the pages. So it's very similar to the pocket planner mixed with the her A5 planner, whatever size that is, her daily planner. I think the artwork is also the same because I remember seeing this curve. Yeah, very similar to it. If you've ordered this size, let me know if you're excited to try it, because I am. It does come with stickers, so she's added 3 pages of stickers to this, and they're all right, nothing too fancy. So you have this random one. Oh, these are the stickers I've added. This is her other one, and this is the last one. So again, it's something she's released in previous versions, but it's fine. They work for this anyway. It's the right size. And these are something I got on my trip to Vietnam, so I thought, since they fit in the pocket, they're the same size, let me just keep them all together. This feels very flimsy, to be honest, so I wouldn't suggest putting anything too thick in here, because I'm 100% certain it will tear. it doesn't have any body at all. It's very slim and weak. And then there's a pen loop. Yeah, I don't think it fits a pen, but you could probably do this. Have it hanging here, which you'd not want to do since it could fall off easily. So this pen loop doesn't really work, but this is fine. This band is a nice way to keep the book closed, especially if it becomes too big when you add a lot of things inside, like I generally do. And I'll probably share my feedback after a month of using this. And if you're interested, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. It's a long video, but I hope you've seen the collection and know whether it's for you if you've not ordered yet. And if you have, I'd want to hear how you're planning to use it this year and what do you like about her freebies and the planner design style, all of it. Thank you for watching.